LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. You know, this is a happy day. This is a happy day for me. Look at this. The sun is all bright. 78. Too bad you can't get some of this good weather up there where you at. But, you know, hey, there's no sense in me, gloating. I mean, that's just how it is. Just playing with the brother. Just playing with the brother. Because I know some of you dudes, trying to get stuff going. Ooh, Coach, talk about you, 78. Coach, talk about you. Shut up. But anyway, I'm glad that Luis Ortiz, he's moving over to Al Haymon, which that's a beautiful move. And it's probably one of the best moves of his career, if I do say so myself. I think Al Haymon, he's going to definitely get him the fights that he wants. And he's going to be promoted the way he needs to be promoted. These other guys, man, they just can't do it. They couldn't do it for Luis Ortiz. And I think the worst place he was at was Golden Boy. They definitely didn't do him any justice. I mean, they just didn't. So now Luis Ortiz is with somebody who is going to maximize him as a fighter and maximize his earning potential. That's Al Haymon. Al Haymon is the boss of boxing. In case you guys didn't know. Nothing. All roads lead to Al Haymon. Every single road in boxing will lead to Al Haymon. And it's going to get to a point, and I can't wait for this day to happen, when all the major fighters will be with Al Haymon, and no big fight will be made unless Al Haymon approves it. See, that's going to be a good day in boxing, because then we're going to get every fight that we want to see. Because, see, the thing is, Al Haymon has mandated that all his guys, they're going to fight each other. So it's no more of this, keeping a guy, locked away for years. And no, it's no more of that now. It's no more having these guys on the same card and, these guys, they're on the same card, but they're not fighting each other. Nope. There's no more of that. These guys, they got to get in there, because Al Haymon wants a return on his investment. And see, Al Haymon being the boss that he is, the boss always gets what he wants. I mean, think about it. Al Haymon gets what he wants. Al Haymon has a plan. That's all I got to say. Al Haymon has a plan. PBC is going out of business. Al Haymon has a plan. Okay, you got fighters ducking each other. Al Haymon has a plan. Five new promoters want to take Al Haymon to court. Al Haymon has a plan. We really want to see that big fight between Keith Thurman and Errol Spence Jr. Al Haymon has a plan. I really want to see the fight between Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. That's the top on my list. Al Haymon has a plan. See, you guys need to understand that. And all of you listening to this video, whether you like it or don't like it, you sit down and you listen to it, because that's the best truth going today. Al Haymon has a plan. See, a couple of years ago, PBC was supposed to be no more. Al Haymon had a plan. And according to Al Haymon, I mean, pretty much, his vision is going to be realized. Al Haymon is going to he's going to own almost every top fighter in the game. And if he don't have the top fighter, he's going to have the opponent that the top fighter wants to fight. See, all roads is going to lead through Al Haymon. These promoters, what they're doing is they're delaying the inevitable. They're delaying that. Because when Al Haymon really gets set and everything works the way he wants it, this man is going to control boxing. And he's building his army slowly and slowly. He's working on deals. And there are deals probably even behind the scenes that we don't know about. There are fighters that he's trying to acquire that we don't even know that he's trying to acquire. Because Al Haymon he don't open his mouth to talk a lot about a whole lot. He just don't. It's like all of a sudden we hear about it when Al Haymon does it. Al Haymon has a plan. And the fighter, Al Haymon, is fighter friendly. He's going to get you the most amount of dollars for who you are and what level you at. I mean, that's just how that is. Luis Ortiz, this is a great career move for him. Because think about it, the man with 36, 37, he's not going to be in the fighting game much longer, man. Luis Ortiz, maybe, because he hadn't taken a whole lot of punishment. Maybe Luis Ortiz can go 3 or 4 more years, maybe. Maybe he can go 2, I don't know. But I know Luis Ortiz wants to make as much money as he can before he got to get out the game. And I can't blame him. See, all these other people, man, they was full of PG-13 channel. They was full of crap. They was full of crap. People, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. They was full of it. And Luis Ortiz got sick and tired of, being, on the back end to, Saul Canelo Alvarez at Golden Boy. He got tired of that. Got tired of being treated like a second-class citizen there. And, you know, I don't think Eddie Hearn was doing what he's supposed to do. So the guy moved, man. He moved, and now he gonna do his thing with Al Haymon. I guarantee you, he won't leave Al Haymon. He won't leave Al Haymon. Guaranteed. Great move, man. I'm happy. The best news I done heard all day. Luis Ortiz is going to Al Haymon. What y'all guys got to say now? I hope Al Haymon gets to a point where he monopolizes boxing. And I hope that if he makes this thing a monopoly, hell, I even hope we do away with these governing bodies. And we have one belt, the PBC brand belt. And that'll be the belt of all belts. Just like they do it in the UFC, one belt per weight class. Get these other governing bodies, get these governing bodies out of here, man. These governing bodies are a joke. Every time I see a headline, the WBC orders somebody to fight somebody, I laugh at that. Because these fighters, they don't listen to them orders. The WBC the WBC, they're not negotiating purses. I mean, they set like the purse bid standards, but they're not negotiating purses. The WBO not doing that. The IBF ain't doing that. The WBA, they not doing that. It's the promoter, the manager, and the fighter that are negotiating these salaries. It's not these governing bodies. And I can't wait, because I predict that Al Haymon is going to play a major role in doing away with all these governing bodies. One big PBC belt, because that'll be the belt of all the belts. It's just how it is. Governing bodies have been corrupt for a long time. This is nothing new. Okay, we know that these governing bodies, they've always been corrupt. I mean, you know, what else can you expect? But anyway, congratulations to Luis Ortiz. And I can't wait to see you get that fight with Deontay Wilder. I think he'll lose, but still, it's a good fight. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the best. Well, it's not a women's MMA video, but subscribe to the best women's MMA video platform on YouTube.